Okay, so welcome to Shilomet TV. I once used this machine as my status on WhatsApp, and somebody asked whether it's a sewing machine. So it necessitated this channel, and I want to educate people on some of these machines and health technologies. So as you can find, this is the BT1500. It's one of the numerous models of fully automated chemistry analyzer. And what do we use this for? It's actually used for running clinical chemistry tests on human beings, and these are able to measure some concentrations of some chemical compounds in our blood, and that enables us to know whether your liver, your kidneys, and other organs are in perfect condition. So as you can see here, this is not a sewing machine. It is not a sewing machine. It's a clinical chemistry analyzer, and it's fully automated. It means all you have to do is put your reagent on board, put your sample on board, and leave the machine to do the rest. So it will give you the values or concentration of those compounds, and they're able to give us an understanding of how your kidneys, your livers, and some other organs are working, so far as physiology is concerned. So it helps us to know the physiological status of those organs, and that helps the doctors when they have to diagnose an ailment that somebody is suffering. So at this moment, I'll bring the camera a bit closer for you to have a feel of how this particular brand, the fully automated analyzer, is. Actually, it's one of my favorite. It's very good, it's robust, it hardly spoils. So if you're thinking of investing in one of these things in a medical laboratory, this is the best option. So I'll bring the camera closer so that we can have a feel of how it is and how it looks like. So this is actually the BT1500. As I said, it's fully automated. So all that you have to do is to put your reagents in this compartment. So you put your reagents there. As you can see, this is my reagent. There are other models of it which are a bit smaller, very small, and with that one you have to pick your own reagent, prepare it, pick your own sample, prepare it, and then run it, and it only gives you the value. But with the fully automated ones, you put your reagent here, and as you can see, this is another chamber for samples. So you put your sample, as you can find here, this is one of the samples. This is a human serum, and it contains those compounds that enables us to know whether your kidneys or your livers and other organs are in perfect physiological state. So as you can see, these are blood samples, the serum part of the sample. So this is just layman's view of this analyzer. So I'm about to enter into some engineering of it, some biomedical engineering of it. I didn't introduce myself at the beginning. I'm actually Collins, known as Chilo, one of the field service biomedical engineers specialized in lab equipment. So as you can see, this is a needle or a probe that picks the reagent. So when it picks the reagent, it comes over here to wash the excesses so that it doesn't contaminate the blood sample, and then it moves right here to where the blood sample is to pick the blood sample, and then it goes straight to this compartment. Actually, the basic principles are the same, but with this particular machine, this is how it works. So it will drop the blood sample into these small things we call reaction Cuvettes, and then it will pick the reagent and drop it there, and then it will incubate it for 8 to 10, some form of colorization, and then we have a photometer right here, and according to what they call Lambert's law, we are able to measure the amount of light absorbed, and with that we are able to see the value or amount of concentration of that particular chemical that we want to test for in the blood, and that gives us an idea of how the kidney or the liver or the other organs are working well, whether they are in bad state or they are in good state. So I'll pause the video here. There are other models like this. I'll on the machine so that you have a feel of how the movements are. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, kindly subscribe. If you are seeing this on Instagram or wherever, follow my page. There are going to be lots of these kinds of videos, and I believe it will really be amazing. You don't have to mix it. These are the machines that are used on you when you go to the hospital, so at least you should have an idea of how they work. Peace out. Wait until I switch it on, then you have a feel of how the movements are. See you in the next session. Okay, so this is just a feel of it. As you can see, it goes there, and it comes here to wash, and it goes there. And that's just a simple view of it. I'm not going to keep long at this stage, and usually works together with a computer, and a computer might be built in or external. So as you can see from here, this particular brand, you will have to get an external computer.